Hello, hello. I can see we live. We are live. Who is the first one in the house? I see y'all. I see you joining. I appreciate you coming by. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode. This is a reaction. Of course, when you see me live, that is a reaction. As I told you, when you see me live, that is a reaction. And of course, we're here to talk about this. All right. I kept you waiting because I was on the other side getting some tea from AM Caro. You know how the streets are being run right now. Like you have to listen to the tea. Okay. And of course, yeah, we're back again. I can see you joining and I appreciate you coming by. Hello, hello. Let me know where you tuned from and what's the time over there. Welcome to another tea. This one is coffee. We already have some tea from Caro's side, and I'm back here to give you some coffee. Forgive me, people who like milk. I ain't got no milk today. You can see even me, I'm sipping my water. Sipping my water. Water in Dimwango's voice, inside Dimwango's voice. Water. Sipping water from that bottle. Water from that bottle. Hey. Hello, JT. What's up? But it's always good to see you. Always good to see you too. Has anyone heard from Kavan and Trevden lately? Hope everything's okay. I'm hoping everything is okay because I too been missing in action because I know maybe a lot of people, are committed right now. Yeah, committed. But I'm hoping that all of these keyboard reactors and all my viewers are good out there. All right, guys. So as I said, welcome back to another episode. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast. And of course, this is a reaction video, a reaction live stream. When you see me live, there's a reaction. Okay? Yeah. So, have you seen what is happening? Today when I was watching, of course, I have to watch the streets. I was checking out that that very boring Argentina series. And your Rastaman, the Rastaman is telling you all that, so sorry, because I know you all expect me to be in Africa, as I had clickbaited on my video. That's him now. As I had clickbaited that I'm heading to Africa, so you expect me to be there. That was a live stream, of course. And people are like, why are you not in Africa? Why are you still here? We thought that you in Africa. And he said that, I'm so sorry that I hope you are hoping that maybe I could be in Africa right now. But I'm sorry that I'm not there. And it's because ABC to Z that we'll be talking about. And another thing that maybe I had that caught my attention was the idea of Jamaican uncle land. I thought that land was legally given to Jamaican uncle. I thought that land was legally given to Jamaican uncle because that was the thing that he was using to campaign for Muzungus to come and buy land in Africa, especially in Nyabo Hansi. So when now he comes back with that same story that, no, we're not be going back to Africa. I'll make sure I change details of ownership of that land from me to Jamaican uncle. So literally, Jamaican uncle does not own no land in Africa. And I was wondering, all this time that we've been making reaction and telling people, I really know, because Jamaican uncle land, was it Jamaican grandma? Of course, yeah. Jamaican grandma land. All of this land that were bought in the name of gifting this person a subscriber and that are all for your Rastaman. Okay? And now today when he said he will be going to change details and give them to Jamaican uncle, I'm like, didn't you tell us that that land was given or gifted? How will you give someone something and still you are the owner of it? I mean, help me understand. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yvette Kinskin, thank you so much for thumbs up, for giving the thumbs up. I mean, subscribing. Yeah. All right. So, as you're joining in, let me know where you tune from. was your time over there and how you doing? It's been a moment. Glad you're back. I'm glad to be back too. And I'm glad you caught me live. All right. Yeah, so let me position my microphone somewhere good that you can hear me. So when you joining, at least let me know where you tune from and what's the time over there at least, or maybe what is happening, what is good, what is happening over there. Okay, that would be so good to know. Okay. Who have I not? Let me highlight your comments just to say hello to you. So when you see your comment passing on the screen, that is a sign that I recognized that you in the house and I said hello to you. All right? Yeah, of course. Okay. Why did I put that thumbnail saying no going to Africa? Not going to Africa is because the Rastaman himself came out to explain to his subscribers who are kind of putting pressure and asking a lot of questions that, did you guys scam us? Because we thought or we expected you to be in Africa at this moment you're making this live stream from. Because it's been like how many days? Let me check. Let me put it here and check how long it's been since he made a video saying we left. Okay. Let me check. How long has it been? I'm gonna check for you all. And in the meantime, I hope that you have subscribed the channel and like the video, the live stream. Let me see. How long was it since he said leave? We left. On the home page, that we left video was 5 days ago. All right. So from 5 days ago that he said we left, this video actually got a lot of views compared to these other videos that you've been getting small views. So after I said we left 5 days ago, that was a real good clickbait. Then 3 days ago, we can see he had like 9,000 views, others 12,000 to default, So people are asking, man, are you already in Africa or not? Are you in Africa or not? So he said, no, we are not. Okay, we are stuck. We're already stuck. So Kenge, when I told you that it's going to be a bumpy ride, and I guess the deal that Dimongo and him are planning is to maybe at least make Conmam to come to Argentina and see the grandson and maybe go back, because literally there is no way they're going to move from there to anywhere if ROCIO hasn't approved it. And I've been saying that ROCIO has been playing her cards so well. I mean, her cards are so good calculated. And I can clearly see how she's scoring everything. ROCIO is that person who acts very slowly but calculated. Mari, you talk too much. That's your problem. You talk too much, just like the guy in the village right now. And you let everyone know your moves. So when you talk and address reactors or maybe subscribers, you forget that you're addressing someone who's playing cards against you. Chess. Now she's a check mark. Checkmate. And you stay there. All right. So not going to Africa. Absolutely not going to Africa. I'm just highlighting your comment in the minute. When you see your comments appearing on your screen, just know that I said hello to you. All right. What is up? About go see you. Good to see you too, Epic Fact. When you see your comments on the screen, just know that I say hello to you. And I'll be trying to highlight your comments, Yeah, thank you so much. Nyabuhanse Bob Marley, that would be a good name for him. I like when my hairs now are falling like this. Bro, just say that you cannot maintain that hair as you used to. But anyway, let me not say it too much, because people will be like, yeah, you're a hater. JT, you're a hater. Hey, you're becoming for me, right, left, and center. At 1:57 Arizona time. Wow. Wow. He left Mar del Plata for Buenos Aires. Then he came back to Mar del. I like to call it junkyard. Mar del Plata, however. Yeah. Vico Rispes, what's up? How are you? You good? Hi and hello, JT and Evan. How are you, Pebesh? Sima. You know, Sima is ugali in Swahili, by the way. Do you know that? Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. You know, that is a name. Okay, let's go. So when I say, okay, let's go, don't go. Just know that I'm saying hello to someone called, okay, let's go. All right. Let's get down to this. I'm trying. Yeah, Sima is ugali, by the way, in Swahili. So when you hear someone say Sima, that is ugali. I don't know if you know that. You may as well call yourself Sima, aka ugali. That would be a good name. All right. Enough of looking at comments. Now let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Yeah, banger after banger, banger to banger today. Hello, family. Hello. How are you? Sima aka Ugali. How are you? So, are you guys willing to come and buy land in Africa for as low as $1,000? Because we already have Jamaican uncle who has land, imaginary land in Africa. I don't know for how much that land was purchased at. Jamaican grandma, may her soul rest in peace. She had land. She thought she had land in Africa, in the village near Bohansing. The land had all the details of your guy Rastaman. And he said he blessed, or maybe the Jamaican grandma, is it Jamaican grandma? I don't think so. Bought that land, and maybe when the family will be ready to come and utilize the land, they will come to Africa and start, plowing the land, or maybe build their house there, or maybe live there. Because our guy has been constantly selling this narrative that, you can come to Africa, buy land, and live there, because everything from building labor and materials and everything is almost like free. You know that term, free, underline, use capital letters. Actually, let me type it there, free in capital letters. That is the best term from your guy, free. So if you're there, you're a Mzungu right now watching me. I know most of you are Wazungus watching me from the other side of the world. And you are very, very tired with the Western world. That's an advert. I'm making a free advert from Kenge. A free advert. No, this video is not sponsored by Kenge, but I'm just giving a free advert of real estate of Kenge. Proudly sponsored by Kenge. Hey, this video is not sponsored. So if you are a Mzungu and you feel like the Western world is not good for you and you want to come and buy land in Africa, come there and buy land. And in the same time, that guy was really, really so keen to see people who are asking questions there. So if you're really telling us that it is so good over there, as you trying to portray it, because for you, you think that place is so, so good. Africa, especially in that village, it's so good that you can come and live there. All right. Build a house there for almost zero cost, free labor, free materials and everything. And you can live there peacefully eating organic food. Organic. All right. How did he actually pronounce that thing? Solid organic. And you live off-grid life. So people are asking at the same time, when you say, when you say that that life is so good over there, just like you say, then why again will you run away from your home, from that very, very good place that you want us to come there, and go to look for greener pastures in Argentina or anywhere else in the world? So he came with a very, very controversial theory saying, the only thing that I think is good over there, that I can say maybe, that I see maybe it's a good idea that can make me want to come and live here, is the idea of passports. They have very best passports and strong passports. And that now brings me back to the thing that, yeah, this is it, my guy, Kengas. Because this is something that you went pursuing, the passport that you don't have up to date. And now you want to direct all your frustrations, all his frustrations, back to reactors and back to people who are making videos in form of reactions. Collecting legal fees. How much did you receive today? I woke up today on a very big donation from this lady here. I'm not going to mention her name, but I woke up to a very big donation that is in Kenge's voice. Legal fees still flowing in. Someone asking me, how far is your home from the swamp? It's actually like a 10 minutes ride. Let me say 10, like 10, yeah, kind of 10. If you're going slow, like ranging from 10 minutes to 30, like maximum, right? 10 to 30 minutes from our home to the swamp. So yeah, hope you know now. So if that place is really good that you want people to come there and send you money, of course, send him money to buy you land. You cannot come there and buy land from who? Who do you know in Africa that you can come and buy land from? So basically, he's the plug. He's the real estate. How do we call them? Real estate agent. The realera. Oh, whatever, man. I don't know how to pronounce that. The realera, right? Yeah. So basically, he's the realtor, and he wants you to write him an email and tell him you need land in Africa from as low as $1,000. So basically, if that is, so basically, if you're looking for land and the only guy you know in Africa is him, you have to pass through him, and he may as well plug you to the landowner, or maybe he might do the process for you. Now, to make it not look like a scam, all right? To make it not look like a scam, because I think that is allegedly a scam, a very big one, you have to contact him. Now he can plug you to a landowner that he can sell you land, right? Just like Jamaican uncle, just like Jamaican grandma. And today, Kenge comes up to say that when he'll be traveling back to Africa, to Kenya, that is the time he will go to process the ownership document for Jamaican uncle. I thought he owned that thing. Jamaican uncle, I thought he owned that land, because how he was bragging, he even fenced the land. He may even start building there. I don't know. Someone let me know. I've been out for so long, maybe I don't know what's happening over there. Let me know. What is the update? Has Jamaican uncle started building in that land? Because today Mario decided to break out the news that, that land belongs to me. It is in my details. So I will be changing the details to Jamaican uncle when I go back to the village. And how Jamaican uncle was acting like, I was gifted land and I own it and stuff like that. I thought indeed this man owned the land, only to realize that still is in Marwa's ownership. Anyways, I'm not surprised. Maybe most of you are, but if you want to go and buy land still there in Africa, your plug is over your screen over there. From as low as $1,000. Come there. Muzungus, you are watching me from United States, USA, from UK, from The Caribbean countries, from where else? Except Africa, okay. Anywhere else except Africa, you can reach him out so that he can show you the tingo, because after sending the money, buying the land, they all be written on his document, on his names. And you wait for that land to own it. You'll end up like Jamaican uncle. Yeah, so that is it. Somebody's asking me where I live. I never knew you lived in Nyabohanse. No, I don't live in Nyabohanse. I live from the next village next to Nyabohanse, but it's kind of very close to Nyabohanse, towards TZ, okay, not towards Kisi, not towards Kisi, towards TZ, but just near there, I see. Maro, I'm shocked you not telling people to buy land in Argentina. How will he tell people to buy land in Argentina? Well, he doesn't even own a residence over there. He came explaining something really ridiculous, that the only thing that he think is good for those countries like the Western countries is the idea of passports. If it wasn't for the passport that he is currently chasing, then maybe he wouldn't recommend it. Now, because he know that very well that people will be like asking him, now, if Africa, maybe Nyabohanse, that village that you're really campaigning for that much, like you really, every day you come campaigning for this place, say how cheap it is to live there, how life is absolutely like gorgeous, like Garden of Eden, because you can live there with little cost, not paying no taxes. There's no need of, you can own land to forever, and land and property, and pass them to a generation after generation. And I mean, how he make it look like life is absolutely gorgeous over here. Then people will be asking, and be asking the same comment section, like, then why are you not there? Why are you not staying at home and enjoy that cozy lifestyle that you're really campaigning for? I mean, if Africa is that really great, that you can go buy land from as low as $1,000, build a very good house, a villa like he did, with free labor, and I mean cheap materials, construction materials and stuff like that, and eat solid organic food, live off-grid life and all that. I mean, you can try to picture out, try to create a mental image, of whatever I'm trying to bring you out, like all that lifestyle. If it was that good, then why is the Rasta man running from that good lifestyle to go and suffer as he is suffering there in Argentina? I mean, what will make a man to run from that kind of good lifestyle that he is saying, that cheap, good life, to go and suffer somewhere in Argentina? And he explained that, something that I think is good, that I can say I like, they have best passports. And I was there like, yeah, if you didn't mention that, I would have pinned you down for it. But again, you haven't escaped. You haven't escaped my trap. You stay there. Yeah, you ran because of the passport. Do you have it? Do you have the passport? ROCIO, of course, has a passport that she can come to Kenya and back. A very strong one. So do you have that passport? Another thing that he said so interesting is that, unlike Africa, in this Western world, I think people really follow laws and rules, laws of countries. They follow laws. Laws are really strict and they are being followed. There's no way you're going to mess up with the country's law. And if you go against that, you're going to jail. It's not like, unlike Africa, maybe in that Nyabohanse village that he's campaigning for, where you have police and the local government in your pocket. You can command them to do whatever you want. I was like, that. You really do. Because I hate how we in Africa, we operate. Here, when you break a law, there's no way that you can bribe someone. You're going to jail. If they say you're going to jail, you're going to jail. So he knows very well how they operate in the village. Actually, if Machete Man was living in those Western countries, or maybe, let me say, for example, in Argentina, where you are really, really struggling to get a passport. If Machete Man was living there, he'll be rotting in jail, just like you say, Ken. You're right. So the only thing that you think is good for the Western countries is because their laws are being followed, and you cannot have police and the government in your pocket. You know that over there, if people are not really challenging him to ask him questions like this, like, so you know that you and the Machete Man and all people in the village, you and your family have those people have the local government in your pockets, and you can command them to do what you want. Unlike now, things you can't do here. No wonder this guy is really following the law, and he's so respectful, and he's behaving so well. Wait until he come back to Africa. Wait until these people, and someone like ROCIO. I haven't seen ROCIO disrespecting people over there, calling them parasite and names and shutting doors and saying stuff like that. But she was confidently and comfortably calling African names, throwing them out and all that. So that loophole that he knows exists, that loophole, it exists in Africa. It really makes it operate for him. Like it makes it so easy for him to thrive and operate in there, unlike in these places. But you like the passport. Yeah. I'll be highlighting your comments at least to let you know that I appreciate you watching. So when you see that maybe I'm not looking at the screen, I'm not seeing your comments, but I am actually seeing your comment. Shuhimura not be back there to oversee his safari business. Summer season is here on us overseas. Travel will be full swing in a month or two. Wow, but do you really think that he will be going? Because for him, he say, like, when people are asking, we thought you'd be in Africa. Thought you'd be in Africa. I say, ROCIO has to go to school, to driving classes. She has to go and finish the course, the driving lessons, and she has to get the driving license. I mean, was it not the other day that this guy was assuring subscribers that it was last month, actually the other last month, saying maybe at the end of that month, last month, or maybe the beginning of this month, they will be in Africa. Sure bet. Like sure bet. I've been telling you how this guy cannot come clean and tell subscribers that he is really, really stuck there and he can't get out of Argentina. First, he came tricking you that the reason why they're not moving is because the travel document for their baby is not okay. There was an error in taking a picture, or maybe the biometrics. There was an error in inputs. Let me sip some water. Sorry. So since that moment that he came explaining, or maybe tricking subscribers, it's been like now 3 months down the line, 3 or 2 or something. I can't remember. 2 or 3. Like, the reason why we can't travel right now is because there was an error in inputs, maybe or the biometrics, or maybe the picture was taken badly. So I guess that's the reason why we are not moving to Africa. But as soon as we get this, actually they even made a video, if I can remember. That video was like, emergency, we have to leave, going, I don't know, what, rush to airport. Let me go back to that to check that. Actually, rushing back to where is it? Here was passport for our son, prepared to travel. It was there. Then It was something like bad news, rush to the airport. It was 1 month ago. Bad news, rush to the airport. That was after say, we going to rectify. Actually, this clickbait of "we left" has been used here intensively. See here, 2 months ago, he wrote the same clickbait. He said, "We left." You see that? "We left Argentina series." And since this, "we left Argentina series," from that point, people expected that maybe after having the passport, they will be leaving to Africa. "We left Argentina series." 2 months down the line, they haven't left. Now here he came, bad news, rushed to the airport. Wow. Trying to smile after bad news. The bad news was after the fish pond or whatever. I can't remember that. Then they started the same boring content, last day in Rosario, whatever. I thought he was in Argentina. Then just the other day, he wrote this thing that "we left Argentina series," the same title, the same clickbait title. And now today, he come explaining why they haven't left. So today the story is changing. The other time I thought the story would be we left, and we couldn't leave because the baby's travel documents have an issue. Now we'll rush back to the airport to go and check. And I was like, airport? So the airport is where you go and I was like, I'm not going to talk about all that saga, but from 2 months ago, the same clickbait we left on, the excuse was documents. And now, ROCIO have to finish the driving school, because we can imagine that someone else will be driving our car before we drive it. Because when we go back home, we might be buying our own cars, and we can imagine someone else driving us before we drive our own car. So at least ROCIO have to complete that driving. I'm like, okay, as I said, ROCIO is going on to check the boxes. She's checking all the boxes. You can see how green that place is looking like. Look at how that place is so transformed and good looking. You can imagine this was the swamp, not the swamp, the junkyard that was looking so pathetic barely 3 months ago, 4, 5 months ago. Now the place is so changed. And you thought she would be leaving that place looking horrible like that. So she's checking. You think we are only waiting for the driving license. After getting that thing, there will be something else. You can trust me on this. There will be something else. After the driving license, or maybe she will even say that she's done with the school. We'll be like, after this, now something else is up. We can move. Maybe this and that and that. But anyway, I will say, if you really want the passport, just stay there. 2 years or 3, pay taxes there, prove that you've been there for that longer to access. I mean, you already done inside. I would have said that in my local dialect, but let me keep it. Let me translate it as we say, if you have touched the Shiite, make sure you at least now touch it completely, because you have touched it already. So he's been there for that all that longer, done all the manual jobs and dirty jobs over there to earn that passport, and it's not even closer to get it. Maybe because the terms and conditions have changed, you have to be there for so long, prove that you've been there for maybe 2 years or something, comply to all the rules. And there's no way you're going to leave if ROCIO hasn't approved it. To approve, she has to accomplish all her goals. And now we can leave because ROCIO is still in school. All right, so now it's no travel documents. It's school, driving school. We can imagine Gitiriba driving our car without us driving fast. Keep lying to your subscribers, man. Because I know even after next month, you're still there. Why is he obsessed with ugali sweaters? I have no idea. People follow the laws in Western countries, not so in the village. Beg or hands. Wait, who came up with that name? So it's not Nyabo Hans, it's Bego Hanze. Oh my God. That's a real good name. Who came with that thing? Bego Hanze. That's why that's so ugly, but maybe it keeps him warm. Maybe. I can't say anything here. Just like Kohera was saying yesterday, he has never seen Pangaman, that is Machete Man, dressing decently, except for this church days. So can Kohera comment on this sweater? Kohera, what do you think about your son? Have you ever seen him dressing decently? Except for this. Oh, maybe. Let me know. Wow. Wow. I'm glad to see you all in the house, guys. Yeah. UK. All right. It's night from UK, right? Maybe Machete Man wants to taste. I'm not saying anything. JT, there is underlying proof that Condad signed in title of Kenge, D, Jamaican Uncle Land. I sent details of a video where Condad clearly states he gifted Kenge and D plus bought Jamaican Uncle Land in Kenge's absence. Yeah, I even I made a video just that all my videos went down. I made a video that put all that receipt there, where Machete Man was taking people around the sugarcane plantation over there, down there. He was giving a certain woman a tour. If you remember, he was taking down there and giving a certain woman a tour to the lands that he owns and say, this piece of land from here to here, I gifted this to my daughter, D. Mwongo. From here to here, I gifted this to David Jr. And the other land, I gifted it to MARWA. And the other land, I bought this land that was gifted to Jamaican Uncle. And because I was the one who bought it, MARWA was away. He was, I think, was in Western Africa or where, I can't remember, Malawi or somewhere, where they were with ROCIO before, where they went to announce the news of we are pregnant. So I remember Machete Man was explaining how all those lands are being owned. Actually, basically, even the land that MARWA is built his villa, I think is on the Machete Man's titles, or maybe, I don't know, credentials, if I'm not wrong. But all those lands, except now for, I don't know, for Jamaican grandma, they're all on him. But now, for Jamaican Uncle, MARWA says he will be going back to Africa to change the names and the titles to him. How long has it been since that land was bought and purchased? And how will Jamaican Uncle go there and start, clearing the land, fencing the land, and start to build if he didn't have the ownership papers or details of the land? I mean, what will you get down to do all that kind of job if you don't own the land for real? There is something about how, all these people are getting tricked. That if you've been watching that live stream from the Rastaman, how he been explaining to people, if you're watching me from these other countries, anytime these Western countries, they can kick you out anytime, or maybe the life there can be so tough, and any moment you can be kicked out. So you may need to come here and buy land here and live so good life. So that's the same exact way that Jamaican Uncle got trapped and maybe think that, it's some sort of way of maybe kind of exchange, because if my memory is serving me well, all the solar panels that MARWA have, the off-grid solar panel, were purchased by Jamaican Uncle. And he did a lot of things over there in that village, in that swamp, with a lot of money. So I think that was a way of saying that maybe an appreciation to Jamaican Uncle after doing all these things for thousands of dollars. So maybe this land would be like returning the hand, as we say in Africa, returning the hand, that is reciprocating the good deeds, the energy. So for him, he thought like, oh, maybe, yeah, I've been gifted land, so at least I can feel appreciated after spending all my thousands of dollars to buy his solar panels and do this and that and that. So he thought he has something. Only for today, for Kenge to come and say, all those lands are on his name. So maybe when he go back there, he may need to change the names to Jamaican uncle. And what would be the condition over there if you can just imagine? What would be the condition? Now, Jamaican uncle, if you need this land on your name, can you do me one more favor? I need a family car or something, BMW or German. You've been talking about German machines, BMW or Audi or Mercedes. Yeah, the Mercedes Benz. It's the thing that Maro has been crying for. So maybe Jamaican uncle, if you did need that land to be changed from Kenge's name to your name, Mercedes Benz, E-Class or something, Maro, give the specification, horsepower, cc, fuel consumption, speed, the interior, design, or the year of release, when was that car? Jamaican uncle, you need that land. Do the tingo. That was so rude of her. That is why she doesn't want to come back to the village. Yeah, I guess you're talking about how she was calling people parasite, right? Mm-hmm. Longnose must not be heartbroken, not returning to Africa. I don't really think that she has that interest that much to come to Africa. If you really think from this perspective that all this that she's doing to make sure that the compound is looking good, she has her house furnished and everything, and maybe now she got to learn how to drive, she may need to purchase maybe a car and enroll on Uber or maybe do something. I mean, she's calculating her moves so well. At least she has a baby. And with that baby, she can get child support from Kenge. Any moment Kenge feels like, no, this thing is not working because they're not married yet. So can say, this guy is not married to me. We had a baby and now, blah, blah. He doesn't want to take responsibility. So I need child support. And YouTube is over there, the US. The revenue can be split straight to take care. Well, let me not give her the masterclass. I guess this is part of her plans. Anyway, I'm just saying, I guess it is part of her plans. If Mara decides that he is not going to play along her games, or maybe he's becoming more smarter than her, that would be the possible outcome of that game. I haven't sent a link to a video work on that personally. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Mike A1, hi JT, I will be in Kenya in July and I will visit you, bro. Oh, welcome so much. Welcome so much to Kenya. I'll be there to receive you. Except that I don't have land. I can't promise you land, I can't promise you that I know a plug that you can buy land for $1,000. No, okay? But I can promise you that I can meet you. I can host you in my little dark crib here. Can have some good time here. And I can take you around, even to Nyabohanse and all that. In Kenya, I can show you around. So when you reach Kenya, hit me up, all right? Yeah, tell me you're here. I can take you around. And anyone else who want to come to Africa and Kenya, you can meet me, right? All right. You have sent the link in the comment section. All right, I'll be checking it. Where will a black African man want to live in Argentina, where all the black were taken out? As he said, passports. All right? And that really spoke everything about the passport. Hi, Khadija Ibrahim. You're new here, right? I guess it's your first day to be here. I hope you've subscribed. I kind of know all the 44,600 subscribers that I have. So when I see a new person, I know this is new. So Khadija Ibrahim, make sure you subscribe, right? Yeah. And thank you for checking in. Nice. Nice. I have an algorithm that tells me that this person visited here for the first time. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and thank you for coming in. Maro says he will get a car once they move to Africa. And guess what? I think that car will be bought in Argentina, either for the name of Mr. Lou's car, and I guess that is why she's going to driving classes so that she can have a driving license. When that car is bought, that car should be bought in Argentina first. Remember, they already have a car, a safari car, in Kenya right now. So if ROCIO is really calculating her game so well, she'll be telling King, hey, you already have a car in the village. We don't have no car here. You can see Mr. Luz is calling you to come and see the car that is broken down. Every day we want to fix this car. So can we please buy a car for Mr. Luz? And after that car comes, I'm just overthinking. If that car comes and she has a driving license, why will she even want to go back to Africa? I mean, do you even think that she has that interest of coming back to Africa to come and cook? Let me show you something that maybe you may need to see. Where is this? Guys, all right. Let me show you something that I want you to see. Sorry. Yeah, this is what I wanted you to see. Okay, you think this is the lifestyle? You really think that this is the lifestyle that ROCIO is really dreaming of coming? You think this is the lifetime that ROCIO is really dreaming of coming back to Africa to live? For real. That one. That now she's dreaming of coming to Africa to live this kind of lifestyle. This that you can see here. No way. Look how she's looking at that thing over there. This is not the kind of lifestyle that Argentinian baby mama is dreaming of coming to live here. So I guess, I'm really thinking that the reason why she's so much committed in getting the driving license is they've been hinting about getting Mr. Luz a car. And if they get that car, I guess that would be like a family car for them. Maybe ROCIO can take that for Uber or something. Now she has a studio apartment that she can rent out. And they have a cover there. You think that Maro will be going to buy the second car in Africa, while Mr. Luz has no car, or maybe this home has no car? No, I don't think so. Or maybe, let's assume that, as Kenga said, they need to go back to Africa and they buy their home car, and now she'll be driving because they don't want nobody to come and drive them before they drive their own car. I'm assuming that will be the case. But considering this kind of lifestyle, that this is what ROCIO is dreaming of coming to live and cook like this. No way. No way. When I put this picture here, speaking about this picture, this is Con Mom, by the way, for people who doesn't know. This is Con Mom, Esther, who Mr. Kohera was bashing yesterday and exposing so bad. I'm really having a feeling that drama of Mr. Kohera and this family will not end smoothly. For real. But anyway, let's say, let it roll. He's the only guy here who has the balls of steel that he can face these people and call them whenever he feel like. So unlike us, that we're being threatened every time that, hey, you're going to court, you're going to jail. And thank you guys for sending legal fees. Today I woke up to a very big donation, or someone sent me legal fee. Keep sending them, keep sending the legal fees, because these people need to go and rot in jail. I can promise you, nobody's going to jail. Nobody. Take jail. Maybe someone is going, but that's not me. Keep sending, because they cannot put our mom who gave birth to champions, and how does Dimongo call them? Is it champion or superstars? You can talk about someone who gave birth to superstars. Yeah, there's no way. Hi, somebody say hello to me. Let me see. I can see another person. Felista Mueni. The car will be ROCIO's bride price. Superstars, that is a thing. There is another take as to why ROCIO desperately want to do the driving. It's because she will be the one to drive Kenge around, be it in Argentina or Kenya, not leaving Kenge on the... You know, I like how you're now thinking that. I like how you bringing it, because now it makes sense. The first time he attempted to go and make a solo travel vlog, because now she had given birth recently, like a month or two, and now he was talking about, I'll be leaving her behind while I go out and make videos for y'all. At that moment, where she's nursing or maybe healing, let me go out and create content for you. And she was like, who told you you're gonna leave? You think you're gonna leave me here? You ain't gonna leave me here. Wait, I'm holding your shirt and we're moving together. And now they had to start moving together. There's no way that she could let him go and film by himself. So I guess that's the reason, because for him, he cannot really get to drive, if I'm not wrong, because of his state. And she will be the personal driver. You wanna go to where? You wanna go to Nyabohanse market to go and buy something? I'm sure maybe because you have a car and your driver Gitiriba, who's so loyal to you, you can go and meet other baby mamas over there. You know, that's a really good analogy. Yeah, I really like that. You and Gitiriba can agree to go and meet someone, and you cannot come back and tell me. So I'll be driving you. You're gonna want to go and meet someone? I'm driving you. Yeah, ROCIO is so smart. If that is the thing, ROCIO is so smart. Sima. Someone is called Sima in this thing, in this chat section. Sima, whatever they are cooking here is Sima, but now this is Sima for cassava Sima. Sima, okay, ugali, I don't know, you can call it ugali or call it Sima. All right, that is. Yes, has a plan, and thus far it's working perfectly. The ROCIO's plan is working perfectly nice. Namaste Z, how are you? How are you? Thank you for tuning in. JT, Kohera should tame the exposure a little bit to maintain his respect, because everyone has a dating past, and at their age, he should know better not to expose their past. You know, if you're really reading what Kohera's senior is doing right now, I don't really think that he has, he's doing it because he wants to bring out the story behind whatever happened. I really think that he's kind of now hitting back because now of what is happening. I mean, you can only imagine that maybe he's thinking this could be us. I don't know if you understand that if you remember that song, this could be us, you know, say this could be us, but now you played, all right? So in a way or the other, maybe he really wish he could be there, where now this mama is on that level that her children are well off. They can take her to the coast, go and swim. Maybe if he could be around there, he could be getting a taste of that lifestyle, or maybe to live a better life because the children are now making it and she is living in a way better life or something. Or maybe something of that sort. Or maybe it really pains him to see how he is not part of the success of the son and stuff like that. And the mama is making it so hard for him to access the sun and stuff like that. Or maybe I really saw a good comment on Carol's live stream today where someone, who was that, who wrote a very good comment over there? A keyboard reactor said, what Kohera is doing, he thinks that he is trying to get closer to the sun without knowing that whatever he's doing, he's pushing the sun further away, because you cannot keep constantly talking negatively about someone's mama, but you want the attention of that person. Because remember, that woman still remain Marwa's mama, no matter what happened between the mama and Kohera. And I really like that comment. And I really like that perspective, because even yesterday I was questioning that, is this thing really going to end well? How he's coming out, how he's calling these people names every day, and you still want to cling to the only person you recognize here is your son. But you don't recognize even that son's mama. I wouldn't be cool if you come here and call my mama those sort of bad names and you still need my attention. Kohera, if not even Marwa, even me, if you're my daddy, you Kohera, if you are my daddy, and Conmam is my mama, and you constantly come here and talk all the negative stuff about my mama and you still want my attention, I'll be like, no, sir, no. I really think so. So, for real, I don't know. How was this? Is Ian channel still running? You see, Romanian channel has 2K subscribers already. By the way, I have no idea about the Ian. Let me check. Why am I saying I have no idea? Because I remember there's a time that this guy shared Ian. Let me check. Not finding Ian, but the other Ian. All right. There's a way I can check and see that Ian boy. Let me check. Why will I say I don't know where I have everything here? Okay, let me check Ian. Oh, wow. The Ian channel has 2.1 subscribers, and the last time he posted a video was 3 weeks ago. All right. So meaning that maybe he is tired, like really, really tired of this thing. He can't do this thing no more. Because remember, this was not his original idea, all right? This was not Ian's original idea. This was Marwa's idea. And he pushed him and he opened a channel. He posted a video 3 months ago, got 10K views. And the channel has now 2.1K subscribers. But the last time he posted was 3 weeks ago. All right? 3 weeks ago. That's to mean the channel is there but so dormant. Now, yeah, now you can see that. All right. Now that is it. Okay, let me see. Do you all think Marwa's family coming for Kohera? Congress dad might be planning to visit him. You know, I really feel so. Okay, that is what I'm feeling. I kind of feel that these people might need to clap back on him. They might be planning something. I'm having a feeling that they could be so quiet for that long. And remember, those are kind of exposing that the guy, the old man is doing. Yo, but one thing is for a fact: if these Marwas and Marwa, his mama, and Machete Man and Dimango, if they won't take an action towards Kohera, that's to mean they agree with everything he says. And it would be so nonsensical to see them raising legal fee to come and hunt for reactors who are reacting on things that have been brought by these people. So instead of coming for a reactor that is reacted about Kohera exposing Conmam, you go for the person who exposed. I mean, the other time I heard Dimango complaining that Caro reacted on a video that was posted of people saying that Conmam has been busted for practicing witchcraft in the village. So that was some videos that were posted on the internet from people in the village who are saying that Conmam might be practicing witchcraft. And even Kohera himself made a video asking, Esther, is that true? Is that true that you're practicing witchcraft? You know? And so Dimongo want to come for a reactor who reacted about that news that this person is a witch, instead of going for that person who said that she is a witch. I mean, I don't know. They doing good not to speak English. Oh, are you talking about? Oh, I thought it was Nyebo Hanse. Yeah, no. It is Ian, the nephew, I don't know, nephew. Was lost there for a bit. Need to pay attention in class. Yeah, pay attention and hold your ears like this when I'm speaking here. I'm lecturing you and you're not paying attention. I'll double your school fees. Send more school fees because I'm here. Late to the show. Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome so much. I'm glad you're here. How do you know that? What if Madam Parasite has an exact timeline for the Maringo man? Oh, Moringo. I don't think we know her game plan. She might just say good riddance before the end of 2025. All I'm saying, even if we don't know her game plan, like all her game plan, but we know her plan is working completely. Rofi got a Kenge out really fast and has a leash on his leg and a bell on his neck. When he moves, she feels, she hears and smells, probably a sensor vibratory on his blue jacket and a tracking device in one of his rastas, like a bead. So when you move, you can know a motion detection. Kohera is causing more harm than good. That's what I'm thinking. Sima, for as long as Rocio is the mistress, baby mama, or wife, she will not give Kenge any chance to meet Paris, Auntie Sausage, and be left in the villa nursing the baby. Yeah, that's why she's now in the driving classes. Mama Edu, Kohera old man is a bitter ex-loser. I can kind of say, I agree in some point, to some degree. I really agree that the guy is really bitter now, to some degree. I can say he's now bitter because for real now, Kohera, for real, if you're really looking for your son's attention, is that the right to approach for real? I mean, the first time he came explaining what went down, what transpired between him and the wife, the ex-wife, that is Conmam, it really made sense how he was explaining, this is the year that we got married, this is the year we separated. And he said, by the way, I remember he said, wow, now that gives me a really good flashback. I remember in Masubo 1 interview with him, he said, there's nothing really bad that transpired between them, just that Esther, that is Conmam, didn't really camouflage or maybe didn't adapt that lifestyle that he was living. She was kind of a city girl and she didn't like that life. So she didn't like that lifestyle they were living. So she left. But until now, when they meet, they laugh at each other. And when she look at him, she laughs because she loves him and he loves her back. And I think he think that they are cool. They're really cool. And even his bride price is still there. The dowry is still there. So at that moment, he was saying all the good stuff about Esther, about Conmam. Not to my surprise, right now he has changed the whole story. He's talking about how this woman is a user, how she has used a lot of men in her life. And I'm like, were you not even calling her back to your life? Like, dump that shit man and come back to me. I love you so much. Things like that. I mean, it got me confused, but right now I can really think that it's really messy. And he's bitter. Kind of. I know maybe, yeah, I mean, I enjoy the tea that he's giving out because he's exposing a lot of things that we never knew. But to some degree, he's tripping. For real. Someone need to tell him. I know maybe a lot of people don't want to tell him because we need that tea as much as we need it. But someone need to tell him that, hey, you're tripping. You're really tripping, for real. Mr. Kohera, you may need to think or rethink because it might be too hard for you even to meet him, your son, in the future, completely. Anyway, guys, I guess I'm winding down. What else did I want to talk about? Because I was saying, because also, Maro was trying today, he was defending his mama, saying, my mama is a good person. She's a really prayerful person. Now you imagine that, while Kohera is on the other hand bashing this woman, saying she's a user, she's a very bad person, selfish and whatever, all those kind of names. And the guy, the Rastaman, is saying, my mama is a prayerful woman. She's a very nice woman who's raised us nice, because if it wasn't for her, and maybe how you see us is because of her, those stuff. So, again, now, that is a direct communication to Kohera that while you keep talking bad about my mama, and I'm talking good about my mama, that means you and I will never meet. We'll never see eye to eye. So you keep doing your thing, just know that I'll stick to my mama. Just like this guy made a statement saying that I will choose my sister over everyone at any time. I don't care what she did. So at this moment, you think that Maro will never choose Conmam because Kohera is talking bad about him. No. So today I heard Maro say, my mama is a good person. She's a prayerful woman. She's a very good person, very good woman. She raised us so well. And that was so speaking of how Kohera is talking. I guess there's a message enough to Kohera that you and I will never meet. We'll never agree as much as you're talking bad about my mama. And by the way, speaking about that, it's some common sense that you want your son's attention and you still talking bad about your mom. I mean, Maro and his mama have no issues. That is something that Kohera have to put here. It's kind of ridiculous to a lot of people sit down and think that someone, because you are in an older age, you are wise. No, okay? You have to understand this. The age is not equivalent. Age is not an equivalent to wisdom. So you can be of that bigger age, but still your reasoning. Sometimes you may need even to check your parents. Hey, you tripping here, okay? Tell them that you're messing. And this other part, you're really messing, okay? So if people really cheer him up and say, yeah, this guy is an elder man, he know a lot, let him say the thing, he's right. No, he's not. At this point, I feel like he's tripping. And if they don't check him, he's messing big time. Like big time. Because if Maro and his mama are cool, all right, and you want to be closer to your son who's cool with the mama, then why are you attacking the mama? I mean, it's common sense. Even if it's not the case of Kohera, say this for me, I mean, if not the case of Kohera, if was it for my case too, I wouldn't like someone talking bad about my mama. I don't care what happened between them, you know. As much as you want my attention, please respect my mama. Miss Common Sense, Kohera, you should really think about this move, you know. I don't think it's going on so well. Kohera needs to focus on finishing his toilet and village life and difficulties at Ella farm. Yeah, guess so. Just because Mr. Kohera is bitter, that doesn't mean he doesn't still love her. Or maybe that is the reason why he's bitter, because he loves her and he wants her back. But now the approach, you know, I don't doubt that he has maybe a good feeling towards the son and he wants all the best for the son, or maybe even for the wife, Esther. But now the approach is everything. The approach is so wrong. The first point when he came on camera saying, you know, I'm the daddy, and you know, listen to me, Maro, I'm your father. I'm your father. You have to listen to me. We can talk about this. Don't mind about what happened between me and your mama. That is a past. I am your father. You have to understand that. That at least was, you know, was a little bit making some sense. You know, I want to talk to you. You know, I like, come home. There's land here. There's your land here, your ancestral land that was passed from the grandpa to me, and now I'm going to pass it to you. There's a portion that I'll be dividing for your brothers, and you come and meet your other brothers. That was a real good approach, because Kenge likes land. Kenge will be like, I have land over there. I can give to one of my subscribers, maybe Tristan Grandpa, give him land there that was given by Mr. Kohera. Or maybe build another home there and rent it out. That was a good approach. You are almost trapping the guy, because by enticing him with the land, I have land for you here. There's something that I can give you to here. There's something that I can tell you about your history. I can tell you about what you need to do, A, B, C, Z. But now, and you know he's polygamous, just like you. You can tell him, I can teach you how to manage like 3 to 4 to 5 women under the same roof. That one you could get his attention. But now you come in and say, your mom is a user. He used Winnie's father. She used me. Now she's using Machete Man. Bro. Anyway, what do I know? Kohera, don't come for me. I'm just saying, I believe that you're wise, but at this moment you're tripping. Just think about the approach. Just that. Why are all the YouTubers in Yabanzi claiming that in their 20s, Dimongo is 20? The business requires desperate means sometimes. Anything for views. Remember, JT reminded us recently that drama sells. I think that Kohera got the meme. Of course. And he knows that drama sells. That's why he has stuck on that. He's really stuck on that niche every day about that drama. Ronald King have added the sister-in-law for their own good views and hopefully more donation. Roro also has the sister to break the ice when Kenge go gaga and emotional support. Yeah. Wow. I guess that would be like today's reaction. Will be today's reaction, and I guess I'm about to bounce. Before I go, I might ask you again, have you liked the video? Please hit the like button before you move, and at least subscribe this channel. We're heading to 5K, right? And don't worry about the views right now, because you understand that I've been away for quite so long, and all the videos were deleted. So if you delete all the videos from your channel, you kind of tamper with the algorithm. So it will take some time, like 2, 3, 4, 5 days for algorithm to pick. So, and I guess maybe a lot of people don't even know that I'm back. So it will take some time. People will be joining very soon. Don't worry about the views. They will be catching up. I know I'm not stuck in Argentina for like Kenge. They'll be complaining about the views. I know what happened to my channel. The algorithm was tampered with by scamming back, and people will be discovering that I'm back. So to do so, you may need to share my live stream, okay? Share with your people, at least let them know that JT is back. Actually do that. Share the videos, share the live, let people know that I'm back. As I'm going out, let me see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hit the like button and subscribe this channel if you haven't done that already. And I'll be seeing you in the next one, right? Mr. Coherus tried sweet love and didn't work. Now he's trying tough love. Maybe it will work. Yeah, maybe it will work. Maybe. That one might work. It might. Bye, guys. I love you all.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming